Wolf gang, where you at, man?
What up, y'all? What up? What up? Peace, Wolfgang Amadeus. You tuned into the set. What we got here today? And I got a lot of pushback from a lot of people from that last video where, you know, I mentioned Jaguar Wright and I said her lies, her indictment, her involvement with the indictment. For those who don't know, there's been a amended case that attaches Jaguar Wright's name to an already a case that's been out for a few months involving Diddy and an assault of a young woman. And they included Big Homie CC, they included Jaguar Wright, they included Odell Beckham Jr., they included Drewski, of all people. And you know, I just made a comment. I was just like, when I first heard the news, I said, "Oh, this is real wild." And then at the end, I said it. I was like, "Well, I know for a fact that Jag was in jail on March 23rd, 2018. So how was she able to commit these acts of crimes that they're saying were committed by her?" So got pushback from the community, the YouTube people. Most YouTube people were, the comments were cool, but in general, people were just, you know, I'll say the trolls. They were just trolling. I just have to say it. They were trolling. Now, the case that I'm referring to is a complaint. It alleges that the defendants, the people that I mentioned before, and you know, this includes Sean Combs, Diddy, and others, engaged in a Rico enterprise that systematically committed a series of violent crimes. Offenses alleged including the R word, rape, sexual assault, sexual battery, napping of the kids, and transporting. Y'all know what I'm saying. Traffic. Y'all know what I'm saying. So the plaintiff, it's now three plaintiffs. There's Ashley Parham, there's a John Doe, there's a Jane Doe, and several unnamed individuals assert that these defendants exploited their position of higher power within the entertainment industry to perpetrate and conceal a long-running pattern of abuse. Among the defendants' name was Jaguar Wright. They said Jacqueline Wright. Her professional name is Jaguar Wright. The complaint details numerous disturbing incidents involving multiple defendants, and it alleges that Jaguar Wright is involved as part of the criminal enterprise. The potential legal recourse that Jag has, I was on her live just now, and I was trying to let her know, you know, because, yeah, the attorney involved is Ariel Mitchell Kidd. She definitely needs to be sued. Okay, cool. We announced that, but stop talking. Let's just start moving, because the information provided in the complaint and Jaguar's position, there's several legal strategies that may be involved. Essentially, I told her, and this went on record. I told her, you know, what needs to happen is there's a motion to dismiss, or for a summary judgment in this case. So Jaguar Wright can prove lack of participation, and she can file a motion to dismiss, arguing that she did not participate in any alleged criminal acts. This is evidence showing her non-involvement. There's witness statements. There's documentation that she was in jail. All that could be used to support this motion. You know, there's a failure to plead specific facts. The complaint fails to allege specific facts linking her to the criminal enterprise. A motion to dismiss on that basis, that's appropriate. Jag also has a defamation claim. She can claim false allegations. The allegations against her were false and have harmed her reputation. And Jag should consider pursuing a defamation claim against the parties responsible for disseminating the false information. This may require proving that the false statements were made with actual malice and it resulted in reputational harm, which she can. That's why I told her, just chill out. Don't say nothing. Just leave it alone. But Jaguar's gonna do what Jaguar's gonna do. I'll just say it like that. You know, if a person gives you sound advice and you don't take it, well, my mom always say a hard head make a soft ass. But Jaguar could seek declaratory judgment for to formally establish that she was not involved in any of the criminal activity alleged by the plaintiffs. This could help clear her name and potentially prevent further legal action based on the allegations. So all I'm just saying is I'm just trying to advise Jag, just stop talking about the situation, because in all honesty, it's not gonna. Well, you're good. She's clear. She's clear. But where I'm trying to go with the situation, with this case, Ariel Mitchell, clout chasing and lying. Number one, take her for everything. I think she only has maybe a few Burberry bags or something allegedly, but get her for everything. And keep your mouth shut. And I'll go on record and say I don't think she's connected to Jay-Z. But if she is, you do an investigation. You get that done. See, all this talk is cheap. That's real shit. It's only expensive on YouTube. Action is what's popping. And that's all that I'm about. See, I was trying to get her to take it home and say, you know, there's law enforcement, there's other people, there's judges that have been paid off, and I could fuck around and prove it if I really wanted to, because I know some people, they'll point me in the right direction. We can get things really popping. The cops who have been paid off, all this other stuff, the involvement, the Rico case that they're trying to pull, and we'll see if the Rico names will be dropping Monday. But the Rico that they're trying to pull, from what I see, they're trying to pull Big Homie CC, Jaguar Wright, all these other people into this Rico. Now, I even saw the play when Jag went to Piers Morgan. She said it was a setup. I had to think about it. I said, you know what? You're right. It was a setup because they had Vlad come on. Vlad ain't got nothing to do with the culture, number one. And Vlad ain't got nothing to do with Jaguar Wright besides trying to get her on his show. And Vlad, if I'm lying, sue me. You know I'm not lying. Your assistant hit us up and tried to get Jaguar Wright on the show. Again, culture vulture. But we'll handle you later. We're going to get to the bigger cops. Where I'm going with the whole situation is, why was Ariel Mitchell even inserted in your life? It started with the Piers Morgan. Then it went over to Sean Atwood, and they had a talk or two on Sean Atwood, and then that was that. But during the Piers Morgan situation, after the Piers Morgan situation, Jag reached out to Ariel Mitchell and was being straight up like, look, there's a lot going on. They're trying to unalive me. If you could help, let me know. Ariel Mitchell never responded back. Yeah, there's a lot of funny little situations that happened because of that. I mean, since then. So, you know, I'm just like, let's put two and two together. She may not be working for Jay-Z. She might be. We don't know. But we know she's a setup queen. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping. I was already looking at other stuff because there's other things that Jag needs to take care of legally. And that night while I was researching, this popped up and I said, oh my God. Like, God is good because God will just give you the layups. God actually lobbed the ball up and boom, now it's time to slam. Yeah, Ariel Mitchell's in trouble. We know that. But what we do from here on out, from my suggestion, we're not going to say much. Because if it could be demonstrated that the inclusion of her name in complaint was a result of collusion, abuse of process, or even a conflict of interest by attorneys representing the plaintiffs, she might consider counterclaims. This would depend on specifics on how the case was initiated and the evidence to support such claims. And given the high sensitivity of the allegations, Jaguar, she might also request the court to issue protective orders to restrict the dissemination of damaging and unverified information, therefore safeguarding her privacy and reputation while the case is adjudicated. And that's all that I was saying. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I went on her live and I said, look, don't say nothing. I said, just say what you're gonna say, leave it alone. She got upset. That's on her. But if she's armed with proof of her non-involvement, and she should explore filing a motion to dismiss or summary to clear her name. I say she should go ahead and do it, and she does have grounds for a defamation claim if the false allegations have harmed her reputation. And she could seek a declaratory judgment and possibly counterclaims against those who are responsible for the erroneous allegations. And essentially that's all that I was on. You ain't gotta say you think Jay-Z is hooking up with Ariel. Leave all that alone, because it's not gonna make your case better. You already got a good case. You got the alley-oop. Don't have the referee come in and call foul. You know what I'm saying, y'all? All right. I mean, y'all, please like, share, subscribe, and I'm not gonna go too much into this. I was just kind of throwing that at y'all because this kind of fresh, it's kind of new, and I just wanted to clarify a few things in reality. The thing is everything ain't for everybody. I'll just say it like that. You guys are online. You guys are spectators. And shout out to Khadijah Lynn. Shout out to Ticket. Shout out to Mariah, because they were on it as far as putting out the information first thing yesterday morning. And later that day, they came back and not retracted, but they basically came back and was like, well, this is some BS, because Jaguar Wright was in jail at the time that they are claiming these assault charges happened. And also, I'm under the impression now that Ariel Kid is here to fix Ashley Palm's case and make her look uncredible, not credible, in my opinion. If you're going all the way out and not doing research and fact checking, including people in amended suits, amended claims, and you're not researching, I'm not even a lawyer, but I'm a researcher. I'm not the best, but I get busy. So why are you even representing this young lady who has a case? Ariel Mitchell, you're wrong on so many levels. Kick rocks, and that's all I gotta say.
Wolf gang, where you at, man? Wolf.